Right now at noon, tragedy on the Hudson River. A family of 5 from Spain and a pilot all killed when the helicopter they were in broke apart and crashed into the water. We know the National Transportation Safety Board is on the scene combing through the wreckage. Crews searching desperately to find out just what happened. We have a team of reporters covering the story. Natalie Duddridge continues to take a closer look at the victims of the crash. But we start with Bauman, who was one of the first reporters on scene and is live from Jersey City with the latest on the investigation. Allie.
Cindy, a GO team from the NTSB arrived here late last night and are expected to hold a press conference sometime this afternoon. They've been here at the scene all morning along with the NYPD divers inspecting the wreckage. But the burning question that remains is, how did this happen? Cell phone video captured the terrifying descent. A Bell 206 helicopter plunging into the Hudson River Thursday afternoon.
Just flipped over in midair and started falling into the ground. Propeller still propelling without the plane helicopter as it was falling.
Authorities say the sightseeing chopper dropped feet from the Jersey City shore about 18 minutes after taking off from Manhattan's downtown skyport. All 6 people on board were killed. The pilot and a family of 5 from Spain. Crews continued to dive around the crash site Friday. The tour was operated by New York Helicopter. Its CEO, Michael Roth, tells CBS News New York his company leases the aircraft from the Louisiana-based company Meridian Helicopters.
We follow all the rules and more.
Retired Naval Flight Officer Armin Kurdian says there are several possible causes.
Something physically broke in the shaft, something physically broke in one of the blades that would cause a massive vibration that would essentially cause the rotor to shake itself apart.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy posted on social media in part, the helicopter was in the special flight rules area, which means no air traffic control services were being provided when it crashed, but saying several minutes prior to entering that area, air traffic control from LaGuardia Airport was providing support.
Helicopters are safe. We have witnessed that throughout the years, and it's part of the New York experience. This is a very unfortunate situation, but we have to always ensure we have the proper safety precautions, and that's what's done.
And the CEO of that tour company declined to answer how often the helicopter was being inspected or how recently. The NTSB, meanwhile, is asking anyone with relevant video or information to email a witness@ntsb.org. We're live in Jersey City. Allie Bauman, CBS News, New York.
Allie, thank you. And we are learning more about the family on board that helicopter. They were celebrating 2 milestones following the father's business trip. Let's go live to Natalie Duddridge in Lower Manhattan. She's near the helipad where the chopper took off. Natalie.
Well, Cindy, that's right. Officials tell us the family was here visiting New York City to celebrate 2 birthdays. One of the children's birthdays, which Mayor Adams said should have been today, as well as the mother's 40th birthday. And just moments before boarding that helicopter, the family took a photo right here on this helipad on the East River. These happy, smiling photos show the family of 5 from Spain at the heliport before takeoff before a sightseeing tour over New York City. They've been identified as 49-year-old Agustin Escobar, his wife Merche Comprubi Montal, and their 3 young children, all under the age of 11. Jersey City Mayor Fulop posted on X saying Escobar was here for a business trip, and the family flew out to extend the trip a couple of days in New York City. Both parents worked for a German tech company, Siemens. A company spokesperson sent a statement saying, "We are deeply saddened by the tragic helicopter crash in which Agustin Escobar and his family lost their lives. Our heartfelt condolences go out to all of their loved ones." Escobar worked as an executive for Siemens for more than 2 decades, most recently serving as global CEO for rail infrastructure. His wife, Montal, also held a high-ranking role as global commercialization manager with Siemens Energy. The 36-year-old pilot, who has not yet been publicly identified, was also killed in the crash. And Jersey City Mayor Fulop says a brother-in-law is flying in today, and he is working to coordinate with the medical examiner's office to expedite the release of the family back to Spain. The Jersey City mayor also added, take a moment today to think about this family, to think about your own family in this very difficult time. In Lower Manhattan, Natalie Duddridge, CBS News, New York.
Natalie, thank you. And stay with CBS News New York for continuing coverage. Our investigative team took a close closer look at the helicopter company. That story is on our website, cbsnewyork.com.